In a small town, beside a green hill and a gentle flowing stream, there lived a kind and warm elderly woman everyone called Asha. Her home was a simple little cottage at the edge of town, surrounded by a small garden, a few fruit trees, and a wooden fence that softly creaked in the breeze. Asha had no children of her own, and her husband had passed away many years ago. But she was never truly alone. She had Chuchu, a small hen with soft white feathers, black spots on her wings, and a tiny red comb. Chuchu followed Asha everywhere, clucking softly as if she were part of every conversation. The villagers often smiled when they saw them walking together, Asha slowly with her cane and Chuchu waddling beside her like a loyal little friend. Every morning, as the rising sun painted the sky with shades of orange and pink, Chuchu laid a single warm egg. Asha would gently pick it up, hold it carefully in her wrinkled hands, and whisper with a smile, "One is enough, my dear. We always have just what we need." She would boil the egg, eat half for breakfast, and save the other half for dinner. Asha spent her days tending her small garden, growing vegetables, living a quiet life filled with peace. But one day, something unusual happened. Chuchu laid 2 eggs instead of 1. Asha blinked in surprise. "2," she whispered softly. "Well now, that's generous." She cooked 1 egg for herself and took the second one to the market. She didn't ask for much, just enough to buy a handful of rice and a small piece of jaggery. In the following days, Chuchu continued laying 2 eggs every morning. Soon, the villagers began to notice. "You should sell both eggs, Asha," one person said. "Take better care of Chuchu. Maybe she'll start laying 3, another suggested. "Think bigger," someone else added. "You could raise 10 hens and start a business." But Asha only smiled kindly. "1 for me and 1 to share. That's enough." She gave the extra eggs to a poor family, to children walking home from school, or quietly left them at someone's doorstep. Soon the villagers began calling her Egg Asha with love and respect. Then the monsoon season arrived. Heavy rains poured for days. The nearby stream overflowed. Fields were flooded, and many families struggled through difficult times. But Asha kept receiving 2 eggs each day, and she had already saved many. She boiled them, pickled them, and quietly shared them with those in need, never asking for anything in return. One rainy afternoon, a group of villagers asked her, "Asha, why didn't you sell more eggs when you had the chance? Why didn't you try to make more money?" Asha paused for a moment. She looked at them warmly and said, "Because true happiness isn't about collecting more. It's about loving what we already have and sharing it when the time comes. I kept only what I needed. The rest was a gift meant to be shared." Chuchu clucked softly and curled up beside Asha's feet as if she completely agreed. True happiness isn't about having more. It's about appreciating what we already have and choosing to share it with kindness. Humanity begins with kindness, and when you give kindness, you receive happiness.